Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about fitching with my dad. And I say fitching because that's what he calls it. As in, grab your fitching pole and let's go to the watering hole. It's this goofy, silly, rednecky thing he likes to do. So basically, my dad actually fishes in professional fishing competitions and stuff. He spends a boatload of money on a boat. He gets lots of fishing poles and he goes out and competes where you can make a ton of money, like, or win a fishing boat or a truck or random stuff like that. He's got all this cool equipment, like a GPS that can find the fish and tell you what the fish had for breakfast that day. It's freaking crazy. This one time, he had a bunch of fishing poles that are like really expensive laid out, and one of said expensive fishing poles fell out of the boat and he dove in to get said fishing pole, but didn't realize he had his $500 iPhone still in his pocket. So he dove in and rescued the fishing pole at expense of killing his iPhone. Very sad, but that, in a nutshell, is a great way to describe my dad. He's a goofball. But what's funny is when I was a kid, he told me he would give me anything I wanted if I would go fishing with him. So I'm like, all right, I want 37 Slim Jims, a packet of Skittles, 10 Hershey's bars, Snickers, and 2 Powerades for snacks while we're fishing. And he bought it for me, so I thought I would take advantage of him. So what's kind of funny is that last year, my wife and my dad and I, the three of us, went fishing together for the first time. The three of us had never been fishing, and my wife hadn't been fishing in a long time. And she's super competitive, right? So she's talking all this trash, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you in fishing, and I'm gonna stay out here till I get a fish, blah, 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 blah. And my dad is really awesome, right? He's a fishing stud, right? So he catches like 4 fish within the first hour, and my wife and I are just casting it. Each time my dad catches a fish, she gets madder and madder and madder and madder. And she doesn't catch a fish the whole day. But what's funny is that I caught a fish. My dad caught like 4 or 5. I caught 1 fish, uno. But it wasn't just that I caught said fish, it was how I caught said fish. It was really kind of magical. So I cast it out and I can feel the nibble, right? You can feel the nibble, a ribble, nibble, nibble, nibble on the fishing pole. And I knew I had something. So I give it a jerk and I pull, and then the line goes, nothing happens for a second. It just goes limp. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm reeling it in really slow. I know there's a fish on there, but it's not fighting me. Most of the time they're thrashing and going crazy. And then off in the distance, I see this white thing pop up. And I see that it's a fish, and it's not fighting me. And I'm like, what the heck? Did the thing just kill over and die on me? So I'm reeling it in, and as I reel it in, I see that the fish is facing the wrong direction. It's actually facing out that way. And so I'm pulling it in, and I'm realizing the magic of what happened. I am reeling a fish in backwards. You know how amazing you have to be to catch a fish backwards? So I reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. And what I realized is the fish actually got tangled up in the fishing line. And it was somehow was facing the other way, and that's why it wasn't fighting me, because it was like in a straitjacket, right? So I pull the thing in, and I reign victorious. I give the kiss a smooch, I throw it back, and I declare myself to be the greatest fisherman of all time. It doesn't matter that my dad caught 4. I caught 1 and pulled it in backwards. All right? All right? Am I not magical or what? So moral to the story, kids, it's better to be lucky than to be good. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Check out our stuff on Twitter, Facebook, and check us out on Snapchat. And don't forget about our awesome contest. You can enter in by sharing our stuff on Facebook and Twitter, and by commenting on the videos themselves on YouTube. Peace out, Girl Scout.